Next up in terms of quality, we've got beakers. Now, you can see I still have my flask in the background. Notice that flask is not high quality whatsoever and should never be treated as telling you a real volume. But beakers, we're finally getting into the range where we can talk about real volumes. Now you'll notice that I've got a larger beaker, actually listed as a 400 milliliter beaker right here. And then I've also got a 250 milliliter beaker right there. Now, let's start with this beaker. If we were to say, if we were to write down a volume for this, we'd probably say, oh, hey, look, it's 100, and then we'd go for a little lower. But be very careful. Notice these markings. 0, 50, 100, 150, 200. We're counting down. It's because often you'll prepare something in a beaker or you'll use it to measure something out, and you'll just be dispensing some. So this one actually has both listed. It's got a dispensing volume and a containing volume. So we want to make sure that we're counting the right direction. Also notice that our whole markings, our big markings, are going up in 50s. Our middle markings are at 25 increments. So we aren't going to be able to have the hundreds, tens, and ones places all significant. We'll have our hundreds place be significant. Our tens place will be the next level of significance. And then our ones place will have no significance whatsoever. So we can get 1 to 2 sig figs depending on where we're at. If we're down here in the tens range, we're only going to get 1 sig fig. Above 100, we can get 2 sig figs from this glassware. So if we look at that line, we'd say we're between 150 and 200, so 175 to 200. I'd probably say that's about 195. That's going to be a pretty crude measure though. And same idea happens over here on this 250 milliliter. Now you also notice that whatever the volume is rated at, this one says 250, that's how much it can contain comfortably. It only has markings to go up to 200, so keep that in mind as you're planning what glassware you need to grab from the cabinet as you're working. So this is a fairly crude piece of glassware still. Not as crude as our flask, but still pretty crude.